Free India, Irie Tavern, and we're going to be continuing with the interviews for this Jamaica Kemetic Yoga segment. When we get back to the hotel, we have a day to continue. I hope you enjoy the video and the recap of this entire exploration. So, unity, peace, love, and truth. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Alright, peace. My name is Irie. Some people call me Irie. I've been a Kemetic yoga teacher since 2018. I was trained here in Negril, Jamaica. And I'm originally from New York. I've lived in every single borough except the Bronx. So I can't really claim one, but I've been living here in Jamaica since 2018, in Negril for the last 2 years. And my Kemetic yoga journey started in 2017. I was introduced to Master Yasir Rahotap via a Bikram yoga teacher, one of my close friends, and it just opened up a space that I have been manifesting in since. I now lead yoga retreats and personal development retreats here in Jamaica under my business, Irie Travels, and I've had 4 retreats to date. It's just a great opportunity and a great skill set to have as you go into this world and you're talking about wellness and whatever the next phase you're in your life. So I invite you to find more about what I do, irietravels.com, and yeah, connect with me for a yoga session, join my retreat. Thank you.
This is the I Am Who segment, Self-Journeys in 808 Tavern 2022. This is a portion of the 2022 Kemetic Yoga Skills graduate of the top 5 of us who were all in the class. Who are you? Please state your name and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Roy Sarpy. I'm originally from Houston, Texas, and I currently live in DC. I moved to DC to attend Howard University. I'm pursuing my doctorate in educational leadership and policy studies. I moved there from New York where I was teaching. I'm currently an elementary school teacher, well, also middle school. I teach 6th grade math, science, and health. And yeah, that's my career, I guess. With yoga, I started practicing yoga as a child at 10 years old. My grandmother introduced me to vinyasa and yin yoga because my mom was experiencing cancer for the first time, and she needed us, as in my siblings and I, to find a healthy balance and a calmness within us to help support her. So yoga helped a lot with that. I continued that practice through most of my life. I fell off a little bit in college, but yoga has always been something that kept me centered. I didn't get into Kemetic yoga until I saw a video last February on YouTube, and the practice was very transformational, emotionally and spiritually and mentally. I was able to release a lot on my mat just in one session. So after that, I continued to watch and search for Kemetic yoga videos, which led to finding a Kemetic yoga training and retreat here in Negril, in Jamaica. So I thought about it for a while, and I finally decided to come, and I'm glad I did, because it's been like it was in that first session, a very transformational experience. I know that I've grown mentally and spiritually, especially physically, but I love how Kemetic yoga challenges your mind through your breathing and through the geometric year, I want to have sessions within schools in New York and DC and in Texas where I've been. I want to go back and be a consultant and bring yoga to kids in elementary and up to high school, but specifically elementary, because we can build that foundation early with the youth. Their future will be unlimited if they can unlock their potential through Kemetic yoga very early in life. So I hope to just spread the practices through schools as much as possible. And yeah, I hope there's a way Kemetic yoga throughout elementary schools across the nation for black kids.
Yes.
Because that's what our babies need.
Yes. You know, that's touching about your mother, and any suggestions for young boys who may feel so or be attacked with certain biases about yoga and not be able to receive this type of, you know, fulfilling experience because of those limiting beliefs. What kind of tip or quote or statement could you give them that would encourage them to keep going under a circumstance like loss, you know, and they don't know which way to go because of so many different things going on? What kind of word of encouragement would you give young boys? Because we don't want them to give up on living, and a lot of our people, if our lives aren't taken from us, you know, we're taking it from ourselves. So what would you give children?
I would say that childhood is temporary. It can be difficult. Life is going to have its difficulties, but everything is temporary. So when you're in that space and in that moment, just ground yourself in the fact and know that this is just a moment. And I can do what I can to move past this moment. Even if you don't have control, you have control over yourself and over how you think and process in that moment. So if you choose to do Kemetic yoga, you're going to be able to control your mind even more in those spaces where it's difficult and you feel like you're not anchored. So finding something to ground you, like Kemetic yoga, like meditation, karate, tai chi, and all these practices will center you so you can get through this hardships of being a black boy in America, or black girls, they both got it bad. So
Right.
finding that practice to center yourself so you can control what you can control, and allow those things you can't control to just let it go. Because when you look up, that moment's going to be in the past.
That's so true.
The future is going to be there waiting for you.
That is so true. Thank you so much, Royce.
It was a good time.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing. And yes, self, unity, peace, love, and truth, y'all.
Yes.
Get on the plane now, but you taking with you being a Kemetic yoga instructor on top of your 200-hour hatha yoga. So you've increased, you know, you've elevated, you've leveled up. So yeah, where do you see yourself in a year from now as far as where your vision is going, and what can people expect to see, you know, from you with your art? So I would say a year from now, I want to have my yoga studio. I want to be setting up everything in there that I'll need. Yoga mats to rent, yoga blocks, some meditation blankets, a few plants, and then being able to start working with clientele in a studio space and outside of my home space, and also doing more work on my website, being able to work with people virtually, not just in person. And I'd be incorporating Kemetic yoga into my sessions with people that I do at home on the weekends now. And I'm going to incorporate it at my job where I work, because they've mentioned that they wanted me to start doing yoga with them every last Thursday of every month. So I definitely plan to incorporate Kemetic yoga. The biggest difference is really the strength that it creates within your mind, and when your mind is stronger,
and more energy. And when you have those two things, you can be more productive. So I want other people to be able to feel that sense of control with their breath, with the mind as well. So yeah, just making myself in here from now. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
No problem.
Hi everyone, my name is Angelica. I also go by the name of Kemetic Yogi on Instagram. I am from Miami, Florida, and I came to the Kemetic yoga teacher training to build upon my knowledge and my skills in Kemetic yoga so that I can give back to my community primarily. When I first got here, I was very excited, a little bit scared, but it was a good scare, not the bad one. My experience thus far has been wonderful. I can definitely say I'm in the presence of greatness with the teachers that I came in with. Everybody has a great skill set, great mindset, personality, and attitude. So that's one thing I'm very much thankful for, just being in a space with like-minded people. So I first got into yoga when I was away at college, and I used to run track, and I was just trying to keep up some type of athleticism about myself. And I found out by going to the gym that they had yoga classes, and I didn't really know what yoga was. I was new to the area, new to all of these things. I was just trying stuff. So I decided to take a yoga class there, and it was very relaxing. I felt like I had strengthened my muscles and relaxed them simultaneously, and that's not something that we really focused on or did too much when I was running track. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep coming back, and I did. And when I graduated from college, I moved back down to South Florida, where I'm originally from. I found a yoga studio there, and I maintained my relationship with the yoga instructor that I was going to, and she just helped me build up my skills. And I did that, that was like 7 or 8 years ago. I just continued to practice, and one day, after numerous times of people mistaking me for the actual yoga instructor, when I walked into class, I was like, you know what? I can see myself doing this every day, so why not, And I just started to inquire about, everything involving like becoming a teacher, what the steps were, how much I was getting paid, and just all of that stuff. And I just went for it. And 2 years ago, I became certified. And during that time when I took that course, just through my own research, not through the actual course itself, but through doing my own research, I found out that yoga may have possibly originated somewhere other than where they said it did in my textbooks, which is India. And I started to look into Kemetic yoga because that's what it was called online. And that's how I came across Master Sears course. And probably for over 6 or 7 months, I just kept revisiting his site, thinking about whether or not I wanted to attend this class. And so I started going to the library, doing all my own research, buying books, just really trying to wrap my mind around the philosophy and the logistics of it. And, I prayed a lot every day, and I just got my answer to that. God was like, yeah, you should go for it. So that's how I got here, and I'm really happy that I did make it here because, especially in the area that I stay in now, Delray Beach, I don't see a lot of Black people practicing yoga. And furthermore, I don't know any Black women that even know about it or even believe that yoga originated in Africa. And I think if I took that back to my hometown, my community, especially to the Black men who think yoga is just about stretching, they would be more willing to open their minds to it. And once we just get them to open their minds to it, we can really go far. So that's my goal. And while I've been here taking the course, I've had several realizations, which I'm not going to share with y'all, but beautiful realizations. And sometimes can say they have the time or the money or even know they have a purpose to be here. So much love to be for putting on, for being here and kind of getting everybody together, and just everything that she's done as well. Like, it's been quite an experience. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to doing all the things that I said I was going to do previously. Just helping the community. That's all I really want to do. Help Black men, help Black women really come together and be for each other instead of against one another. What I wanted to do with this cert, this teacher training cert, is to have my own studio, Kemetic Yoga studio, where I could primarily focus on the needs of Black men in our community, helping them to balance their masculine and feminine energy so that we can heal and have better families, two-parent homes, and knowledge of ourselves, which will help us in our everyday waking life, help us to be happy, help us go for our passions, and help us understand one another, because I feel like that's something we really need in our community. I have two businesses. One of them is a yoga business. The other is a property investment business. And this is where I am. This is the last day. And I'm just happy to have been here with everybody. So hopefully you guys will see me in the future.
Welcome to the I Am Who segment. Please state your name and where you're from, and any information about you. The I Am Who are you?
Imhotep, Ankh Uja Senev. Greetings everyone. My name is Luis Sokoto. I come from Portugal, but I have African Cape Verdean origins. I have a beautiful family. I'm a father of two. I'm married to this beautiful empress, and well, I came here searching for the knowledge and the information related to the ancient worldview of Kemet, and well, it's just been revealing for me in my life, and the things I've been able to achieve through this entire process of breathing, of doing yoga, of studying the principles and the foundation of interpretation of ancient Kemet vision of the world. I just feel so grateful. It's been such a rich, enriching, wonderful experience, and I'm just learning which step to go. You know, flowing with the breath, and achieving my goal, which is my mission in this world, to achieve the spiritual transcendence, and to be able to guide myself and hopefully help guide others too into a future of ancestrality, of love and brotherhood. So
Okay.
I give thanks to you all.
That's beautiful. Would you have any suggestions for people who want to take on this spiritual journey? And do you have any platforms they can follow you on if they want to learn through your practice specifically?
Okay, so I don't have an Instagram account. I will do so, and when I have it, I'll send you my link.
Okay.
To everyone who is seeking more, something else, maybe a connection, or it could be vision, it could be inspiration, motivation, because this whole process is very, very, it increases your productivity. So in whatever area you are searching for, this is a very helpful and important tool to achieving our own productivity and enhanced efficiency as a human being, body, mind, and soul.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I would advise anyone to at least try it and experiment in doing this and following the ancient teachings of ancient Egypt, and just practicing yoga, practicing Kemetic yoga. So the yoga skills method is very important, you know, to flow with the breath.
Beautiful. Thank you. And thank you for sharing with us your cultural background throughout this program. I really
Thank you.
appreciate meeting you and being a fellow classmate of yours in the 2022.
It's been a pleasure, really.
Yes, thank you for joining the I Am Who segment. I will be able to link this to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for watching. This is I Am Who, and this is now my new friend for lifetime. We have each other in spirit to make sure that we keep each other covered through prayer and keep each other's families lifted as well in protection. And I thank you all for watching I Am Who. I will see you all again very soon. Self, unity, peace, love, and truth.
But this, this country, really USA has created to put obstacles in front of people. You want to cut through the bush and get to the land, to the promised land. And I like that. Focused. That's what I like. But I feel like that with most of the time when I'm doing teacher training, because it's like a special kind of person. I'm never disappointed when I come here. I'm just amazed. Wow. But you all are like almost a standing out above that threshold is special. So I always feel good, I feel good. I can go back home with a smile on my face more than I normally do. I always have a smile or something when I'm not frowning.
Like this. See how wet my hair is.
I'm gonna go out of here and learn Kemetic.
Out here on this water.
Go to the Izzo.
Whatever you like, Captain Planet.
I know, I gotta get him
Teacher. Move from your waist. Good, good. Keep going. Hold it, put your legs flat. Flex your feet. Exhale your arms, make a circular motion. Feel the energy moving. Close your eyes and breathe. Feel the energy that you just created.